Possible mass shooting prevented in Long Beach. A hotel worker arrested and a stash of weapons found at his home.
A tip led police to that suspect.
And that quick action may have saved lives. KCAL 9's Dave Lopez is live in Long Beach with the chilling details. Dave?
Well, the suspect who is in custody for making these alleged threats is a 37-year-old man from Huntington Beach. His bail is $500,000. The threats came at the hotel behind me. It's called the Airport Marriott, directly across the street from the Long Beach airport. And it is a classic case of what could have happened if everybody had just simply minded their own business and not gotten involved, and paid attention, and made a phone call.
He was going to shoot up fellow employees and people coming into the hotel. He had a plan of shooting everybody that he saw in the hotel.
And Long Beach detectives say what they took from the Huntington Beach home of 37-year-old Rodolfo Montoya, he had the means to carry out his threat.
Detectives are up interviewing him right now. So we're putting this out, and there's probably a lot more that we don't know than we do know at this point. But yeah, I can't say enough about our detectives who are doing this case.
According to hotel management, Montoya was an unhappy cook who was about to be fired and was angry. He said something to an employee on Monday during his night shift, something about, I'm going to get even with this place. And according to the hotel management, that employee immediately called the Long Beach PD.
We understand that sometimes individuals feel like they may be overreacting, but this incident highlights the importance of coming forward when someone is a witness or may have any information regarding a crime.
Detectives say everything on this table was found inside Montoya's Huntington Beach home, where he was alone at the time of his arrest late yesterday. Multiple firearms, hundreds of rounds of ammunition, all kinds of high-capacity magazines, assault rifles. Chief, what was your time frame? How close did you come to not getting there in time?
I don't think we'll be able to maybe ever figure that one out. I'd like to think at the end of the day that we prevented a tragedy. How far away were we from this guy acting out? That's part of the questioning that we're going through right now, trying to figure that out.
The chief said it appears that Montoya does not have a criminal record, and his department has no way of knowing just how long he had this arsenal inside his home. But he made this clear over and over again. It was a close call, adding, in light of the times, once his detectives got that phone call, they left nothing to chance. Again, left nothing to chance. Again, Montoya is in custody. $500,000 is the bail, $500,000. And to give you an idea just how on edge people are here, just a short time ago, someone from the East Coast area has a relative staying at the hotel, made a phone call saying, hey,